All right, big resin pull here. We have the 2 old cacti, 1 new cacti, and 1 very old Wendigo that's been like literally sitting in my thing for a while. So we're gonna do new cacti first, and if this needs to get split up to other videos, we'll figure it out. Because I usually only unwrap 1 or 2 molds in a video, not 4. And there's a whole other pressure pot that needs to get undone as well. So let's see how it goes. This is gonna be kind of the green and copper that we were doing. And so let's see how this goes. Cacti are of course extremely pointy, and I'm trying to remember how I want to undo these because it's got these claws on his hands, and I don't want to tear up the mold on him too much. There we go. Ooh, pointy pointy. You can see that claw right there. See, it's trapped inside of that. So I'm trying not to mess them up too much, mess up the mold too much anyway. Nice. All right. Ooh, look at that. Look at his face. Oh, focus. Look at that. Very cool. Obviously, he's missing his eyes. We have eyes cast separately. And so when I did the seam, I tried to give a real nice seam. So it goes up this side. Focus. It goes up the side here, along this kind of seam, over this top claw, and then down all the other seams. And then instead of cutting straight through the flower on the top, I went around the back of the flower and then down another seam here. So it should minimize. You can see there's a little flashing, but relatively little flashing, honestly. So fairly happy with that. Got a little bit of bubbles in here, but I think that should be okay, because usually my old cacti ended like kind of where the highest point right there. So I add a little more, and then I added a whole extra round circular area, so I would have enough to be able to sand off. So very first smaller cacti pull, so pretty happy with that. Very cool. It's 2 minutes already, so we're gonna cut into a second video. All right, see you later. Bye. Real quick, I wanted to show off these eyes, these are resin 3D printed eyes. I'll be making poured casted resin copies, but I had red ones, and actually surprisingly the red ones like actually look really good in here. They kind of like little rubies almost, because they got the little facets on them, so I think that's fun. But that's what we'll look like later when these are all done. But they will be glued in there eventually, but just to show off. Thanks. Bye.